Alrighty, well, here we go. Underway, Echo League Season 2. This is TJ Sutton on the mic with Jen Giraffe. How you doing tonight, Jen?
I'm doing fantastic. So happy to be casting another game.
Yeah, definitely exciting. And we got a good one in tonight. We have Be Humble versus Hats Before Strats, another NAB division game. So a wide variety of MMRs in this bracket, and I'm excited to see what these teams have to offer tonight. Got some quick bands coming out.
Oh yeah, definitely some interesting bans already happening. I'm not sure if these are more targeted or if these are actually just something they don't want to deal with. But Monkey King Bang, I haven't seen him in this meta quite at all, actually.
Yeah, especially after that change to his alt where Basher no longer will apply.
Right.
Definitely saw him tank in both win and pick percentages.
Definitely. Yeah, we have some speed picks happening right now. I think these guys were ready to go.
Yeah. And Clockwork, Slardar, Venge, a lot of good lockdown heroes.
Absolutely. Yeah, Clockwork has definitely been quite prominent right now. I've been seeing him picked in almost every game that I've been seeing lately. I mean, his battery assault and cogs, along with hookshot, have been really good for him in this meta.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen like start when 7.0 first came out, saw a lot of Slardar, but as of late, seeing him picked less and less. Glad to see him back and being picked. And we got an Abaddon pick coming out.
Definitely. Yeah, I think with Slardar, maybe it was just a cosmetic from 7.0. That's why everyone was picking him. They wanted to see what he looked like. But for this Venge, what do you think that she's going to be this time? I know she's pretty versatile. I know a lot of pros may play her carry, but carry Venge, support Venge. What do you think?
I mean, it's a little soon to tell, but I'm hoping it's a support. I'm not really a fan of the carry Venge. She if she falls behind,
Right,
it's like almost impossible for her to catch back up.
right.
She can't flash farm, so I think that hurts her a lot. Uh, but with a Slardar, that's probably your four position Slardar, so this
Definitely.
could be a 4 and 5 pick.
Right. Yeah,
But
I think he would be a four for sure as well. I mean, he like you said, he has a pretty reliable stun, along with his ults. That's really good for making sure heroes get down. I'm happy to
a
see a
lot of,
Night Stalker ban. Actually, I know it's kind of I just want to point that out real quick. He's
oh
so
yeah, go ahead.
frustrating to deal with his at night. I mean, I don't even know. Lately, the Vision game has been what has been helping out a lot of teams as of late. At least just from watching Beyond the Summit, watching a Night Stalker. I mean, but if you like I said, he can fall behind with any hero, but definitely agree with this Night Stalker ban here.
Yeah, ooh, and a disruptor. So this actually looks like it could be. Then again, Slardar, I guess, could be your off laner. But that kind of makes it look like Venge is going to be a
Carry.
carry, your safe lane carry. And a lot of mid bans coming out from this Radiant team. I know I have casted a game of Be Humble in the past. Their mid player Gohan, pretty high, like somewhere in the 4Ks. So probably a lot of banning out of
Target
his
bans.
favorite, yeah, some of his favorite heroes.
Yeah, and those bands, I could totally understand that. I mean, an Ember and a Storm, those are super strong laners and super slippery, really easy escape. So I'm sure that, looking at the hats before strats, they didn't have quite that much lockdown. I mean, they did, but it's very easy for them to get away.
Mm-hmm. And Shadow Fiend looks like they're going for that Clockwork Shadow Fiend sort of uh,
That new meta where
cooperation, yeah, in the early before the game starts.
so broken, where he can just count those as souls. But I mean, hey, you do what works, right? Do what it takes to win.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great laner, though. I mean, I can't take that away from Shadowfiend. He's a great mid, super easy to harass with his first couple of skills. Oh, a Slark. You know how I feel about this hero.
Not unless I feel like unless you're a Slark player, then you're not a fan of Slark.
No,
There's no like in between. You either love him or you hate him.
definitely. Yeah, he's on another level for me, but I think he's a great carry. In this case, maybe has before strats sticking to their name. Maybe the strategy here is blue. What do you think?
I just noticed that. I was looking at that too. Maybe they're going for this color, coordination. The one thing that I've noticed about this lineup that I really like is just the sheer amount of chaos that this team looks like they're wanting to cause. Slardar, Blinkins, Smash, Vinch with a stun or
Right.
swapping someone out.
Oh yeah,
Disruptor bringing someone back, Slark jumping, slipping,
definitely.
everywhere. This is a very chaotic lineup. It
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of synergy happening here with kind of throwing heroes out of position, definitely catching guys off guard and being able to kind of, throw them out of their ultimates, like a Shadow Fiend and like an Earth Shaker, even in Abaddon, just kind of separating them and Slark picking them off. I could see that happening very well for Hats Before Strats.
And I like this disruptor pick too. A very good counter initiator
Mhm.
because with your clockwork and Shadow Fiend might want to blink in. Same thing with Earthshaker, want to blink in and get off all their spells.
Right,
And but they blink in and just get sent right back. Same thing with clockwork. He hook shots in,
right.
hook shots one of your friends, and you just glimpse him back to where he came from.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
And Venge doing the same thing, being able to maybe swap them out when they're trying to be in the right position.
definitely. So, okay, yeah, we're waiting for our last bands. So, looks like this Radiant team needs a mid laner.
Right.
Who do you think? Do you think they're going to continue with the blue, or what mid laner do you think complements this lineup?
Yeah, I know it's unfortunate they banned out that storm. He would have been perfect here in their blue strat. Um, but as far as doing a mid right now, I think I've been seeing. I don't know. No, he got banned too. Darn, he just took my pick. um, yeah, no, I'm not sure. I feel like let's see, their Slark would be their hard carry. I've seen PA mids, but I feel like she wouldn't fit in with enough farm in this lineup. I've kind of been liking the PA mid. I know it's kind of strange. Maybe let's see, what's another blue hero? OD, is he blue?
OD, yeah.
Yeah, OD would probably might be a good pick here. He'd be good with his astrals again, picking someone off, holding them in place, keeping them out of position.
hmm
I'm surprised that a bristle actually hasn't been addressed at all during this match.
Ooh, a Sven.
Oh yeah, I saw that one coming.
I
He's a great right now in this meta.
I think I know the perfect hero for this. Razor. He's
Razor,
blue. He's
he's
going to drain
electric.
Shadow Fiends and Sven's damage.
Oh
I
yeah.
think a Razor would be really good in this lineup right now.
Oh yeah, I agree. Razor would be good. What do you think about a Lesh? Do you think
Um,
he's not hard enough to be in this lineup?
yeah, I don't think he complements what they're wanting to do.
Hmm.
He can push towers, but he's not going to win a lane against the Shadow Fiend.
Oh yeah.
Um, and his stun is fairly hard to land.
Oh definitely.
So yeah, and he's not exactly in the meta right now, unless you're Complexity, who always wants to
Make
pick
him
a.
work.
Yeah, they just kind of shove him in there and hope it works.
Right.
So yeah, uh, I mean maybe in a different meta or in a different lineup, but plus you have like two BKB at minimum two BKB
Carries.
purchasers with
Yeah.
Sven and Shadow Fiend, and
Right.
so that pretty much negates
All of his
um,
damage.
yeah, all of his damage. Oh, so a TA coming
Ooh.
out.
I like this.
Alrighty.
I like the TA. I think she does really good against the Shadow Fiend. Again, really great laner with her splash damage, so she's able to farm a bit quicker. She's fam, that's why.
She's fam. She's Bay.
She is. What can you say? But hey, they're still in color. She matches a Slardar, so a purple blue strat coming out of Hats Before Strats.
Yeah, so we'll see if the color palette pays off for him.
Yeah, but Be Humble, I think their lineup definitely fits into meta right now. Very straightforward picks. So I guess we'll try to see and find out which one will take the cake for this one.
Most definitely. So so yeah, so based off the just the drafts, who do you think who's your pick for this for this game?
I mean, without seeing laning, or I mean, without seeing farming and things like that, I like the Be Humble lineup. Like I said, it's very straightforward, very in meta. The only issue would be is if all of these heroes can get what they need from lane, if they can get their farm. I've seen a lot of Svens fall off because they get harassed. So I mean, he'd probably need a lot of babysitting.
Mm-hmm. Man, got some large battle passes out here.
Whew,
Represent.
look at this, 1915.
Buttons carrying his team.
Carrying hard. Well, just by that, I think Buttons teams win. Definitely.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and introduce these teams. Over here on the Radiant, we have Boot on the Vengeful Spirit, Caspian on the Slark, Edge on the Disruptor, Buttons on the Templar Assassin, and Bioacid on the Slardar. Oh, and we got an early game smoke coming out.
Very interesting. And on the Dire side, we have Berry Jive on the Sven. We have Indifferent on the Earth Shaker, Gohan on the Shadow Fiend, Cookie Ripstan on the Abaddon, and Mango Bay on Clockwork, already giving Shadow Fiend his early souls from his cogs.
Now, Barry gets spotted out by this Radiant team. They smoke in, throw down a ward, and look to take this top rune. And the Disruptor TPing bot, I guess to secure this. Okay, and there's the Venge looking to secure this rune as well.
Looks like this Radiant team might end up getting all three runes. The Dire side doesn't even seem to be securing their rune in the next to their secret shop.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get as many souls for Gohan
Shadow.
as possible.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're going to lose this top one as well. Yep, that's a 3 rune grab for this Radiant team. And Gix might end up, Gix ends up grabbing this rune as well.
Oh, wow.
That way Gohan can block creeps for his lane.
All right, so let's see. Who do we have for laning? On the top, we have Sven on the safe lane. Probably will be babysitted by the Earth Shaker.
Gix coming in here in the mid lane to harass TA back a bit. Throws out some cogs. Just trying to burn some of her mana and push her back. Or harass coming out from Gohan. Meanwhile, bot lane Cookie taking a lot of harass from this aggro tri lane down here. From both Edge and Boot.
Oof, they have him up in the jungle.
Bioacid pretty low up here as Slardar got hit and blocked off by this fissure coming out from Indifferent. He's pretty low, but it looks like he'll just eat a tango and kind of back up a bit.
Yeah, I think this lane is going to be pretty tough for him if they have that tri-lane. I mean, they can get positioning on him super easily.
Oh,
yeah.
Fissure coming out from Indifferent. Bioacid throws down the stun, gets trapped in the cogs. This might be our first blood. Tries to go around the Fissure, and Indifferent will draw first blood. Good block off from that Earthshaker.
Yeah, I definitely think pushing him out of position with the cogs and the block from the Earthshaker was really great. I think it's going to be tough for him, especially if he doesn't have anything in sprint. I think he took his level 1 crush, for most of the time you would, but...
Until he gets that level 2, it's going to be a little rough for him.
Right. And yeah, this Shadow Fiend is already a level ahead of the TA, not by much, but I think that early harassment was really good to give him a bit of an edge.
Plus, it came to lane with about 14 souls, so definitely had a damage advantage there.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, bottom lane we have an Abaddon all by himself, but with that shield, it's going to be kind of difficult for them to really push him out of lane.
Indifferent coming up from behind, blocks off Bioacid with another stun, but the cogs push him over the fissure and end up helping him out, actually.
Lucky man. Lucky fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
Lucky fish man thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was unfortunate there. That probably would have secured a second kill for them, but it's little, you got to make sure you plant that properly.
Yep. And man, Cookie, not really. I mean, he's facing some harass,
Oh,
but nothing that his aphotic shield can't help.
there he gets
Oh,
it this time.
Bioacid caught in another cogs, throws
Oh
down the
man.
stun, but will go down to
Ah,
Berry Jive.
yeah. Great rotating by this Earthshaker coming up and around from the rune side. I think maybe Slardar was a little too far forward, not realizing or letting it happen again for the most part. Earthshaker coming up behind him.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, my voice cracked there. Uh, so it looks like Slardar turned into the jungle a bit, trying to catch up on some farm. Looks like Gix is
Oh,
up here contesting some, trying to steal some, leech some XP off of it.
oh man, yeah. This is a really tough lane for this Slardar. I
Yeah,
guess they might need
it's
some
usually your big
rotations.
boy land.
Oh
Your
yeah.
oh, it gets caught off again with another
Is he gonna get
fissure.
cogged? Oh,
Battery assault comes out, throws out the stun, but out comes the storm hammer. Gix taking a lot of damage from this tower,
oh,
and Bioacid has to back up. Here comes Vengeful Spirit TPing in,
there we
trying to
go.
provide some help to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Abaddon's level 4. He's not going to get harassed out of lane anytime soon,
No,
so
definitely
he's
not.
might as well rotate to help your off laner.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, his Apothic Shield does, takes a lot of that damage and kind of keeps him able to man fight all the guys down here, at least until these guys get their levels up. Uh, Looking at the last hit and deny chart, of course, the Shadow Fiend is really actually kind of ahead of the Templar Assassin right now with his 22-28 to her 16-9. So looks like
Mid
she.
rotation from Indifferent coming out, throws out the fissure, cuts her off from the
Oh,
stairs. She has nowhere to go. All she can do is turn and fight. But it looks like Gohan doesn't press the issue and just
oh,
turns around.
wonder why they just let her go. I mean, she was trapped there for the most part. I guess it is because of her. She did have her refraction on, so not a lot of damage was getting through to her. I mean, with her splash damage, she already has level 3 in her side blade, so.
Another fissure coming out from Indifferent, but they end up on the wrong side of the fissure. Gix finds Edge, throws out Battery Assault, harassing this Disruptor, traps him in the cogs, but he gets glimpsed back. And then he just waits to get out. Battery Assault still there, throws down the kinetic field, and does he have? He has. Oh no, he doesn't have his rocket flare, so he can't throw that out.
Oh no. Oh, we got a ping coming up from top. It
Yeah,
looks like they're just trying to get him. It looks like they're just trying to harass again this Slardar out of lane. But now with this Venge up here, I think it was definitely a good idea to rotate her up here and support out
Edge
this.
caught in another set of cogs down here on the bot lane. He throws out the Thunder Strike, but
Oof.
Battery Assault's enough to finish him off. And now Slark taking a lot of harass underneath his own tower. Oh, Berry Jive pops the war cry, but nothing happens.
Hmm. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like the Dire side is kind of winning in their lanes right now. They are a little bit ahead on, of course, in kills and in last hits. So it might be this top lane probably, I would say, for the most part, lost. I mean, losing already. I mean, dying already that early. But I mean, this TA is already putting some pressure, moving a little bit forward. Her refraction is great against those raises that Shadow Fiend is throwing out to her.
Yeah, but two easy denies from Gohan coming out up to 30 souls. Looks like he's about to finish his boots very soon,
Oh yeah.
so he'll be really hard to come up and face. She might have to kind of retreat to farm a camp or two and only return when he's not there.
Yeah, it looks like she's been pulling this ancient stack, so it'll be there for her as long as no one scouts it out.
Indifferent
Ooh.
comes through, blocks her off. She's stuck on the high ground on Dire's side. Gohan pops her refraction. She
Oh,
goes
but she's
invis,
in the.
throws out the rays. Another refraction comes out, and she'll be able to escape safely.
Oh, yeah, it's a great positioning of that observer ward there. So she was kind of caught right on the edge of that. But these stuns coming out from the Earthshaker have been really good, keeping people out of position more than just stunning them. So I think it's been good. He used them quite a bit against the Slardar, and great job rotating here for the TA.
Definitely. Oh, let's see. What's our items looking like? Sven has his treads. I think I'd like to see this Clockwork or Earthshaker stack more camps for their Sven.
Oh yeah.
He just stacked for himself, but I mean, you don't really want your carry stacking for
To be
himself.
idling. Yeah. Same thing with the TA. It looks like she's been stacking the ancients on her own too. Support gaming.
Yeah, she's going to look to probably get her treads and a wow, why did my brain just yeah, the item for Desolator, I can't think of it right now. The
Oh, the
Blightstone.
Blightstone.
Blightstone. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
She
gonna
probably wants
say.
that and then she'll start to farm those ancients.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sven is still up here stacking his own camps, and we have a ping coming out. They know that she's stacking. Let's see, down on the bottom we have Abaddon. He's already got his phase boots, and he's working on his Hand of Midas already.
Yeah, he's been happy. This has been a pretty unchallenging, like not yeah, unchallenging lane. He just looks like he's been having a grand old time. I mean, he has 32 last hits.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's decent. He's provided lots of harass, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Slark here is now working on his Shadow Amulet Claymore. See if he can get his early item.
D Ward coming up from Indifferent up here on the top lane. Looks like Cookie was going after Edge, but
Ooh,
Slark
there's gonna
wraps
be a
around and
wraparound.
catches him. But he has his borrowed time. He's not too worried.
Oh no.
Chases the Slark under tower and has to retreat. Gets brought back under. Kinetic Field doesn't catch him in him. He throws on an Aphotic Shield and he might go down here.
Oh,
Gets a little too greedy and
yeah.
Caspian's able to finish him off. Looks like Ping's coming out asking for a Rocket Flare from Clockwork. Will he be able
Oh,
to
there it
land
comes.
this? Gets
Ooh,
him with it. Nice. Good job,
perfect.
Clockwork.
That was
And out comes
great.
the taunt and applause.
That's a well-deserved applause. What can I say?
That was a good one.
Oh.
Oh, we have a disconnect coming out. Maybe just a little bit of an interruption.
I was gonna say maybe a rage quit.
I hope not.
No. Looking at this, Shadowfiend looked up to pick up his 20 attack speed on first talents coming out here. Where is he at?
Yeah, he doesn't need too much move speed, I'd say.
No.
He's he blinks in and then has all of his don't credit clock for that. I pinged it. That's true. No, Gix, he did ping it. He did ping it.
Oh, that's funny.
But anyways, some good sportsmanship coming out here.
Oh yeah.
So how's our Gohan doing? Has his treads looking to go for Dragonlance next, so pretty standard progression, it looks like.
Yeah, yep, I agree. He's gotten really good early game already. I mean, look at his last hit and denies. I think that he's already at 36 for his Nekomastery, so definitely
Yeah, I
great.
mean 65 last hits by 10 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing quite well. And Sven too. Sven at 62, both your carries
Yeah,
are at 60 last hits.
he's already picked up his Morbid Mask, and he's just a little bit away. Actually, he has enough for his quarterstaff to finish up that item for him.
Yeah, probably wait until he gets to the side shop.
Yeah. Let's see, Slardar, he's already got his Iron Talon. Iron Talon.
I really like that they changed the Mask of Madness recipe to just a Morbid Mask and Quarterstaff.
Right,
I
yeah.
feel like it's two good ones, and then you disassemble it later
Yeah,
for like a Satanic if you want, and a like Bloodthorn, because
definitely.
Sven's you either go Bloodthorn or Daedalus, and it just seems like Bloodthorn is so much better than Daedalus as of late.
Oh yeah, and I like that you can actually disassemble it. So I think that's really, it's a really good change that they made there. So good job, Ice Frog. We approve.
Of this one,
Just this
not
one,
everything, but
not everything. Let's see. We have a TA. She's got her Wraith Band. She's about to pick up her treads. It looks like it's already waiting for her in her stash. Um, what is her last hits right now? She's fallen a little bit behind. Maybe she should start farming up her farming up in the jungle. See if she can catch up a bit. Pick up some more of her items and level up.
Yeah, yeah. I think both their mid laner and their safe lane carrier have faced quite a bit of harass. 37 and 33 lats hits. Like, yeah, they need to get some more farm. And we'll see if looks like this dire team. Let's hope, or we'll see if they capitalize off this advantage that they have right now with both their carries
Oh yeah.
being a bit farther ahead.
I think it might be a good time to maybe start seeing if they can do some ganks and rotations. I mean, like you said, capitalize on their lead that they have right now before some of these heroes start getting out of control. Like a Slark or a TA can definitely start getting frustrating if you leave them alone for too long.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Might see if Gohan will push and try to. I assume Gohan's probably going to try and take this this mid lane tower, and then maybe start rotating and looking for some team fights. Port indifferent for not changing our tag. I don't know what he's talking about.
No idea. Maybe an inside joke.
Oh, I get it now. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna.
All right. Oh, okay. Took me a second.
So apparently we had a PC crash come out, so we're just waiting for that to
Ooh, fun
him to
stuff.
come back. I know about that.
Yeah. It was fun casting that one. While we're here, it means we got to look at some cosmetics. Every pause means that we get a chance to look at cosmetics. So let's see what Hats Before Strats, because that is their name. You would think they would have some fantastic cosmetics.
I'm always a fan of the Slardar set. I like the his blade that he has.
Oh, yeah.
And then looks like he has a
He's got like a shrimp
squid
head.
tentacle.
A squid.
Yeah, he has like a squid tentacle or something like hanging off the back of his head.
Yeah, I can't see the showcase mode, but from what I can see, it looks like it's like a shrimp helmet or something. Let's see, what else do we got? We got Templar Assassin. I like the hat. I like it. She's definitely rocking some strange positioning. She's in stride right now, running towards that invis rune.
Oh, Slark has the Scotty blade. I like it.
Slark? Or,
Yeah, Slark.
oh yeah. Yes, he does. Let's see, Venge. I don't think she has a cosmetic on at all. How dare.
She's pretty basic. And then, what's our disruptor looking like? Oh, he's dead, so I can't look at him right now.
Aw.
Darn.
Oh, Clockwork's got that underwater suit on. I approve. I like that one.
Make sure he can breathe.
Yeah.
Or operate, I guess. He doesn't really need to.
That's right, for the most part. Earthshaker, what has he got? He's got some horns in front of his face.
Oh, he's got the, I can't remember. Is that the... Oh, yeah, it's the EG totem.
Oh, all right. That's what that was.
That's the TI5 totem.
That's funny. Bleed blue. And I think we covered everyone, right? Let's see.
Sven has a pretty good set. He's got that nice shield on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the shield. I like the helmet.
He also has the underwater set.
Oh, okay. He just changed it up a bit with the shield. I don't know, Hats Before Strats. If your Venge is pretty naked, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh
I like
no.
this. I like this mount for a Cookie. The Abaddon. I like his mount, and
Let's
his
see.
blade's pretty cool too.
Where's the Abaddon? Oh, he's in. Is he
Oh, we also.
respawning? The Abaddon? I feel like I can't see him.
Oh yeah, he's in the process of respawning.
I was like, he looks a little distorted.
I just noticed that. Yeah. What about couriers? What do you got for couriers? Oh, we have the Hermit Crab on the hats before strats.
All
He's
right,
got
all right.
he's got the boot.
And the
He's
shells
got,
flying around.
and on the raid or on the dire team, we have the baboon Muck.
Oh, I like the baboon. He's got his
I
little
like.
propeller
Yeah, I
flying
like
around.
that.
Let's see. We've got some emoji spamming happening right now.
They said he's back in Discord and his Steam was updating, so hopefully he is able to come back soon.
Come
So
on, Nick.
what do you think this Radiant team needs to do in order to get back in this game, as they have fallen behind just a bit in last
Pff,
hits?
definitely farm. I mean, what can I say? They gotta start getting in the jungle, getting their items, get some gold back in there. Definitely stay away from any, I guess, any team fights that are going to be attempted by the Dire side, because I could see the Dire side starting to wanting to rotate and pick off. So maybe back off, get off on the other side of the river, and stay on their side for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so we're back in action. Our Slardar has returned, thankfully. So back to
Woohoo!
back to this action. So Cookie back, pushing, looks like trying to harass Caspian back a bit. Hits him with his aphotic shield.
Yeah, definitely still some farming has to be coming out from the Radiant side. I think some rotations they might be trying to group up together. Let's see. Indifferent heading up towards, well, Barry's just going to end up farming, Sven doing Sven things. Finishing
Looks
up his
like,
Mac of Madness, though.
oh yeah, definitely needs that. Looks like Indifferent was trying to stack the Ancients there, but those Acolytes, they always screw you over when you try to stack them.
They try to run into each other.
Yeah. Or they like hold you in place and then you can't do
Run.
anything. So Gix here in the mid lane throws down a ward for some vision.
Oh, Mango Bay waiting up behind.
Oh,
Oh,
tries to hook shot in but barely misses her.
Just missing that, and she pops her Invis rune. I'm loving that they're using the sound wheel here. They are all rotating mid though. This might be the time. Oh.
Oh, Earthshaker throws down the stun. Buttons goes invis, but Gohan doesn't matter. He just right clicks and then raises and finishes her off. Barry rotates in as well. Looks like they're looking to take this mid lane tower.
Yeah, but it looks like she was hiding.
Here.
Oh, I just got disconnected from the server now.
Oh, geez.
No, it's fine. But it looks like she was hiding up underneath. There was not an observer, a sentry there. They dropped it right where she melded, so it's probably how they were able to find it.
Yeah, and now they've taken this 2-3 ancient stack from her, and Mango Bay able to trap Boot in a cogs, and she goes down.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Cookie gets leashed in the bot lane while trying to harass. TA rotates in, throws a trap, slows him. He A-Fox shields, trying to catch Edge. He's searching for him in the trees. And does he have Miscoil? No, he doesn't have Miscoil leveled, and he gets sent back into trees. And he does still have his borrowed time, and he'll TP out safe.
Sorry.
And he'll just shrine back up.
Yeah. No, I think definitely I can see the Dire trying to really capitalize now on the lead that they have. That TA is going to be so behind now. I mean, no longer having that Ancients to stack and dying there under the Sentry wards. Great warding, by the way, from the supports coming out from Dire, making sure they have vision. I love the vision gaming. It's been fantastic to see and watch, because it's nothing worse than knowing someone is sitting there, melded, and you can't do anything about it.
Gix finishes off Edge again with a rocket.
Oh,
and indifferent, gone on by TA, but has to back up as Gix comes in to help out his team.
oh no.
Bioacid comes in, slithering sprints. Oh,
Uh,
we have a. Oh, he hook shot a creep.
oh, okay. Yeah, little did he know that his buddies were there waiting for him as he was chasing out. The starter was trying to chase up.
Cookie in the middle of 4 heroes now. His
Oh,
bar time goes off. Might be in trouble here. Throws on the AFOX shield, gets glimpsed back. Does not get caught in the kinetic shield field though. Bioacid throws down a crush. He throws on another
oh no.
AFOX shield. A magic missile comes out, and Buttons is able to finish him off. Gets a little bit too aggressive here in the bot lane.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a positioning error there from him, knowing that his team already backed off, but still staying behind that tower. Definitely not the greatest place, especially with a disruptor that can just blink you back to wherever it is that you were previously incorrect. So definitely capitalizing on that position error.
Yep, and Barry Jive up here in the top lane just takes a whole tower by himself.
Ugh, it's a Sven doing Sven things. And
Just Sven gaming.
yeah, he's already got his Yasha and he's working towards his SNY. So, you know, if they keep leaving him alone up here, he will definitely snowball out of control. I think either they need to deal with him soon or they're going to end up dealing with a very angry Sven later.
Yeah. And man, with that Yasha, he's just so fast. 360 move speed. And
Jeez.
with his Mask of Madness 418, he's just such a fast boy.
A big fast boy. Let's see, we have Mango Bay trying to scout out, maybe doing some warding. Or getting a jump. I'm not sure where he's trying to go.
Looks like he was looking to go towards the mid lane again, maybe catch out TA, but she's moved up here trying to farm these ancients.
Yeah, she's definitely going to start getting some gold on her.
Yeah, her Deso has been delayed so much by that ancient stack getting taken from her, unfortunately.
Definitely. Oh, another rocket flare going down bottom. Creep
So they
blocking
know,
each other.
yeah, Cookie knows they're there, but really not worried at all. But in comes Gix. He's ready with another hook shot. You gonna be able to land one on Caspian?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a Shadow Fiend coming in. Another rocket flare comes out, spots out Edge once again, unable to hide in these side trees, and in comes Gohan. Looks like they're ready. Oh,
Oof.
he hook shots in, catches Caspian with battery assault and a Cogs. Edge throws down the Stag Storm. He glimpses him back, but Abaddon's right there in his face, ready to go. Another rocket flare comes out, and Cookie's able to finish him off. Bot throws out the stun. Borrowed time pops, and a
Oof.
raise to finish her off. In comes
Jeez.
Buttons a little bit too late. I don't know
No.
if this is the right idea. And she has a haste rune, so she's darting around, but
Now with that tower down, I definitely don't think it would be good for her to go in there. I mean, there's 4 heroes coming down and only 2 of them, so definitely back off a little bit and maybe get back. Oh, they caught her. They saw her.
they see her again. She throws down the trap. In comes the blink stun from Bioacid. The meld strike to lower his armor. She still has refraction charges up. He throws out a corrosive haze on the Shadow Fiend. This Radiant team back here. Meanwhile, top lane, Earthshaker bringing in 2 sets of waves and pushing this tower. Sven kind of dancing around Buttons.
Yeah, it looks like the Dire is looking to engage again, but we have all 5 of the Radiant down here in this jungle. Maybe, I don't know if they're ready for a team fight quite
Timpar
yet.
TP's back up top and is going on indifferent. Throws out the Echo Slam and starts to TP out. Not going to have enough damage to finish him off.
Nothing to hold him in place.
So, a hook shot comes out from Gix on the boot. Blink stun comes out from Bioacid, but he gets a Fox shield and he's all right. He does get caught in the kinetic field though. Here comes Cookie hot on Edge's tail, but Sven just doesn't even care and just finishes off the tower.
Yeah, Injective Gaming. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and stun coming out and just crits him, and down goes Edge.
He is so angry. Like we said, if they didn't deal with him early game, I mean, he didn't get free farm, but he basically was able to just, get anything he wanted from that jungle, and
Another blink stun come out from Bioacid, throws the corrosive haze on Cookie, but Cookie's barred times pops and the A5 shields himself and just walks away.
Oh yeah, I think if he was any other hero except Abaddon, that would have been a death for him. But I think he plays a little. Cookie plays pretty aggressive moving forward and being in. Maybe not learning to back right away, but it's a good thing he has that. He has that skill to be able to let him disengage properly. Looks like they're gonna be going for a Roche here. They have a lot of vision around this Roche pit too, so they'll see him coming if they do try to contest this.
Yeah, and this Roche is just melting with a DD Shadow Fiend.
I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, they
I
know
just don't think they
there.
can contest.
I don't think so. They might need to start backing up, get ready to defend, because these guys have already taken down almost four towers and not being able to take down any from the Radiant, or the Radiant not being able to take any on the Dire.
Yeah, this Dire team has just started steamrolling. They really are pushing their advantage and using it to just bully this Radiant team.
Absolutely.
And I think they've done a good job of focusing on objectives and not just getting caught up and buffing their, padding their stats with kills.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I think that's the best thing that the Dyers can do right now. Just making sure, don't get too focused on building their items and things like that. Just take down these towers and split push them, because this Radiant side, I feel like they can't even farm their own jungle anymore. They can't really leave. They're going to smoke up and see if they can try to find something. But this Dire side is pushing down that last tower.
See if they are able to make something of it. Yeah, they're making a deep turnaround. But this is a good play. That you don't always expect them to come at you from behind.
Right.
A blink stun coming out from Bioacid, throws down the Static Storm. Caspian jumps on Indifferent. Indifferent just gets blown up, although Gohan is just tearing people up along with the Sven, and they're retreating. This is a four-man kill so far. Gohan with a double kill, and they're trying to catch Bioacid, but he just sprints and goes back to base.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of team fight coming out from the Radiant side. Almost everything is very targeted, except from the Disruptor having those the Static Storm and things like that. But from what I saw there, it just looked like they were all going on different targets, and Gohan was just in the back lines throwing damage into people. So I think it's going to be very difficult for the Radiant if they can come back from this at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't catch Gohan in the Static Storm, so he wasn't silenced, and he got that huge ult off.
Oh yeah.
In that team fight, and just did a lot of damage on like 4 heroes, and then allowed Sven to kill 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, and it brought TA all the way down to half health, just while she was trying to meld and do her crit attack. So. Yeah, definitely not a lot of team fight coming out from the Radiant. The only way I can see this is maybe trying to pick off each of the Dire side one by one, but it looks like the Dire is just grouping up, trying to keep taking down these objectives.
Yeah, looks like they aren't satisfied. Looks like this Dire team is grouping to maybe push in this mid lane as well.
Yeah, they didn't lose that much during that last team fight. It was the ult coming out from
a blink stun coming out from Bioacid, but nothing comes of it.
It was a little tickle. Didn't even really take down much HP.
Okay, Shadow Fiend does get caught in the Static Storm this time, but he doesn't care. He just mantas and continues to right-click tower. Bioacid blinks in, stuns up Cookie, but takes a lot of damage for it.
Oh.
Another reinitiation. Gohan really just doesn't... He's completely oblivious to what's going on around him.
He does not care. He's just like, these racks are mine. Must take down.
Slark comes in, tries to leash and get out, but just gets blown up. In comes a blink echo slam from Indifferent and just obliterates Bioacid.
I think this is game. I don't see... It doesn't even seem like the Dire side are even throwing skills. Maybe the supports have thrown stuff out, but these guys are just ripping apart this base. There's no glyph coming out or anything. It's just their GG, I think, at this point. Yeah,
they're about to get mega. In comes Indifferent to save his teammate with Enchant Totem. Buttons really close, might go down here after her refractions go down. Yes, in comes Caspian trying to catch Mango or Gix, but he cogs and pushes him back, and Boot gets taken
There you
down
go.
outside of his fountain by acid. Blinks out, tries to stun, but gets caught up by 3.
Oh man.
And only 1 left. And it looks like this team is up. Out comes the GG.
GG. Yeah, definitely. I mean, these guys weren't even, trading much for these towers. It was just Gohan standing there throwing stuff into the tower, and it was just falling like nothing. No one was able to deal with him. No one was able to address him. He had a great head start again with taking 18 souls to lane with him already.
Yeah, just jumped out to an early lead and was able to capitalize off their early game advantage. But hopefully, we'll see Hats before Strats kind of regroup, talk some stuff over, and come back ready, put game 1 out of their minds, and be ready to go for this game 2.
All right.
So yeah, stay tuned, and we will